All right, let's talk about a massive funding opportunity that's just opened up for public entities in Romania. Today, we're going to break down the Modernization Fund, what it is, who it's for, and most importantly, how your institution can get a piece of the action. So the first thing you need to wrap your head around is the scale we're talking about here. The total budget is a cool €500 million. That's a huge investment, and it's all aimed at completely transforming how the public sector uses energy. So the real question is, right, how can your organization claim a piece of that pie? Over the next couple of minutes, we're going to walk through everything you need to know to figure out if this is the right move for you. Okay, so let's start with the most important question of all. Who can actually apply for this money? You know, getting this right is the absolute first step. Honestly, the list of who's eligible is, well, it's pretty huge. You've got your usual suspects, of course, towns, cities, public hospitals. But it goes way beyond that. We're talking about state universities, public research institutes, and even officially recognized religious organizations. And here's a key detail. Partnerships between any of these groups are also encouraged, so you can team up. So let's say your institution is on that list. Great. The next question is, what kind of projects does this fund actually support? Let's dive into the specifics of what they're looking for and what costs they'll cover. The objective is crystal clear. It's all about funding new solar energy facilities. But here's the key phrase, for self-consumption. This is all about generating your own clean electricity for your own use, whether you decide to include a battery storage system or not. Now, how does the money work? It's pretty straightforward. The grant is capped per megawatt of power you install. For a standard solar project without storage, you're looking at €1 million per megawatt. But, and this is a big but, if you include energy storage, that cap jumps up to €1.3 million. So they're definitely giving you a nudge to build a more resilient system. And here's something that will make your finance department very happy. To help with cash flow, you can get up to half, that's 50% of the total grant value as pre-financing. That means getting a huge chunk of money right up front so you can get the ball rolling without any delays. The funding is also really comprehensive. This isn't just money for the solar panels themselves. Nope, it covers pretty much the whole shebang. We're talking from the very first feasibility studies and land prep all the way to construction. It even includes those costs that often get forgotten, like project management and consultancy fees. All right, every great opportunity has some rules, right? So let's go over the key conditions. These are the things you absolutely have to follow to have a successful application. First up, rule number 1. To make sure the funds get spread around, each applicant can only submit one project on its own. Just one. But that doesn't mean you can only be involved in one project. They actually want you to collaborate. While you can lead one solo project, you're also allowed to be a partner in up to 3 other applications. And there's an overall ceiling on the money. When you add it all up, your own project plus your share from any partnerships, the total grant you can get can't be more than €10 million. Now for what is probably the single most critical rule of all, 100%. All of the energy you produce has to be for your own institution's use. The goal here is energy independence, not to create new commercial power plants that sell to the grid. 100% for you. So you've got your project idea, you've checked all the boxes. How do they actually pick who wins? Well, this is where things get urgent. The process is simple, but it demands one thing above all else: speed. The entire selection process can be summed up with this one Romanian phrase: primul venit, primul evaluat. And it means exactly what it sounds like: first come, first evaluated. In practice, this means it's not a competition based on who has the best project. It's a race. They look at applications in the exact order they're submitted, and they keep awarding funds to projects that meet the criteria until that €500 million pot is completely empty. So what's your action plan? It's really just 2 steps. First, get all of your documents ready now, as soon as possible. And second, be ready to hit that submit button the very second the application window opens. Any delay, even a small one, could mean you miss out completely. This is a truly transformative but also very time-sensitive opportunity. The funding is there, the rules are clear, the only question left is, are you ready to go get it?